Hi everybody, welcome to the South Australian Sports Show. Hope you can stay with us for the next hour. We have got some absolute stars coming on the show. Co-hashed, as always, Barry Curtin joins me. Baz, how are you?
Fantastic, mate.
Mate, before I get to what's happening on the show and what's coming up, I read with interest the Anthony Mundine and Jeff Horn fight. For me, I reckon it's taken a little bit of gloss off of Jeff Horn. I don't know why, I just feel like, gee, really, Anthony Mundine, that's the one that took in a fight.
I think Terence Crawford took a bit of gloss off Horn.
Yep.
Purely the way,
that,
I mean, he smashed him.
Yes.
But made him look average to me.
But that can happen. But that can happen.
Course it can.
World champions going at it.
Yeah.
But I kind of thought when Mundine thought Green, that was probably the end of the road. You know, two warriors going at it. It was a good fight, but that's the end of it.
And then leave it. That's it.
Yeah.
Full stop. Yeah.
But now,
well, Horn's saying.
Would you go? Let me ask you. Would you go and watch it?
No.
No.
And that's being honest.
Because?
Well, I have no interest.
Does it just sound like payday to you?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's if Mundine gets any money at all.
Yeah.
Because if he's I might be wrong with the numbers here, but if he's 1 kilogram over the limit when they weigh in, it's going to cost him about 350.
Yeah.
Now, there's a little bit of concern that he is not taking it as seriously as because of the weight issue.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do a fair bit to promote this. They're saying this is the greatest fight in Australian history.
Oh, please.
Well, I agree.
You know,
there's no way. Jeff Horn, do you know what worries me about Jeff? Oh, I mean, I like Jeff. Jeff, it was a great win over Pacquiao.
Yep.
Although
so now you're saying that's a great, but Pacquiao was coming towards the end. I'm not taking anything away from Horn's win. At least we've got two world champions going at it.
Yeah, yeah.
You go, this one, I'm not sure what this one is.
No.
Two past champions going at it.
Yeah.
And we saw that with Mundine and Green, and most people wanted to go because those two had been at each other for a long time.
That's right.
So I said, well, let's go. We'll let that one go. And it was a good fight. But
paycheck.
Yeah.
I think
it's hard to get past that, isn't it? Now, as the Conor McGregor fight, going back on paychecks, is that the one where people are starting to look at it going, you know what? I don't know about this anymore. I don't know about this
Well,
anymore.
that was a paycheck.
Yeah.
I mean, my son is a great UFC supporter and actually had some coin with me, just a little friendly one, because I said that Floyd Mayweather will make mincemeat of him if they box. If they fight as a boxing match, Floyd will make mincemeat of him, and he wouldn't have a bar of that.
Yeah.
But I think it proved to him that this is a pay packet because he did. And he was always going to. Floyd Mayweather's one of a kind.
Oh,
and I think Manny in his day was
one of a kind.
Pretty much the same. Yeah. One of a kind type of fighter. So Horn beating Pacquiao when Pacquiao looked like he'd just come out of the front bar of the Rex Hotel. I don't hold much weight for that. So, and Mundine, when was the last time Mundine fought, Phil?
Fought Green. Hey, we've got to get going, mate. Coming up on the show, we've got the Southern Footy League coming with an absolute superstar, under 14. Swept all the awards. So we're going to have a quick chat with her. The Redbacks have sent a couple of their young fellas in, and that will be exciting. Yeah. The AFL International, we're going to have a chat with the CEO about 50 countries in the world now playing AFL footy.
Wow.
So we need to have a chat with him. Stuart McCulloch, of course, next level elite. He works with a lot of athletes on their minds and helps them develop other skills outside of what they're just doing. Going to catch up with Stewie, so plenty coming up with the show, but it is time to get to Bridget for the news. Bridget?
Thanks, boys. Hey, it's Bridget with your sports news. Campbelltown City Soccer Club are the 2018 National Premier League champions of Australia. It comes after a phenomenal game against the Queensland Lions FC. Anthony Chua was awarded the John Cosmina Medal for being on the attack all day. He scored the club's 2 goals. Congrats to Campbelltown for bringing the NPL title back to South Australia. South Australia has claimed a bronze medal in the Men's Ice Hockey National Championships after a win against Queensland. The South Aussies made a late comeback in the 3rd period, taking the game to overtime. Some precise shooting saw them win in a crucial penalty shootout. The Adelaide Bite has boosted their pitching stocks with the addition of experienced Americans Kurt Hayer and Ryan Chaffee. Both Hayer and Chaffee starred at the college level, experiencing success at both professional and semi-professional levels in America. With over 500 games between them, the duo adds skill and experience to the Bite side. Adelaide kick off their season in November against the Brisbane Bandits. Adelaide United have made it to the FFA Cup final after a hard-fought win over APIA Leichhardt. New recruit Craig Goodwin once again dominated for the Reds, booting in another screamer to open the scoring. The Reds will hope to advance when they take on Victorian National Premiership side Bentley in Cheltenham tonight. The Redbacks have won an absolute thriller in the JLT One Day Cup, edging out Victoria by only 8 runs. Kane Richardson delivered a piercing ball in the second to last over to secure the South Aussies a hard-fought victory. Callum Ferguson was an obvious choice for the man of the match, scoring 133 runs with a steady strike rate. John Manny and Adam Zampa were also influential, each collecting 3 wickets. The Opals have been beaten by the USA in the gold medal game following an impressive run in the FIBA Women's World Cup. Liz Campage, who led the tournament in blocks and points, was once again influential in defence but couldn't stop a strong US outfit. Despite the loss, the team showed they had the skill and determination to challenge America in the upcoming Olympics. South Aussies Shannon Hearn and Scott Lysett proved to be invaluable to the West Coast Eagles as they collected their 4th premiership. Barossa boy Hearn captained the victorious side, while Lysett battled against fellow South Aussie Brody Grundy in the ruck. Lysett looks like he'll be making the move to Port Adelaide next season, while it's expected Hearn will continue to captain the Championship Eagles. That's all for this week. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Bridget. Well, Baz, every now and then you get an up-and-coming star in the making. You don't want to put too much pressure on them. No. Our next guest is an absolute superstar of the Southern Footy League in the under-14s, Angelique Dean. How are you?
Good, how are you?
And the Pres, of course, comes in. Craig,
Yeah.
You're well?
Hello, gentlemen. How are we?
Now, mate, we'd like to talk to you in a while.
Oh, you've already done that.
This young up-and-coming star. Now, I just want to run through just the average year for a female footballer at the moment, mate. She's been the leading goal kicker, best on ground in the final for her team, Lonsdale, best on ground in Kangaroo Island, where they went over and played. She's in the team of the year and she won the association medal, which is the equivalent to the McGarry medal.
A pretty ordinary performance, really. But
Hey,
that's a big year.
It's a massive year. How long have you been playing footy, Angelique?
Since I was like 7.
7. Okay. How'd you get into footy?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
So your granddad played as well?
Yeah.
He played with the Pres, did he?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. Have you got a favourite out of 5 awards, or are you just happy with all of them?
I do like the league medal.
The league one?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Fantastic job. What age did you say that you started?
7.
7. Why footy? I mean, Dad, yeah, Granddad, yeah, they played footy, but they wouldn't have been playing footy when you were around as a little 3-4-year-old. So what got you into it? And then, you know, I mean, why not netball? Why not basketball?
Oh, I do play netball, but footy's just always been more exciting.
Okay,
than
footy's
netball.
been a bit
It's
more
just-
exciting.
Yeah, like when you watch it, it's more exciting than netball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the physicality?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're into that, yeah?
Yeah.
Your sister's here with you in the studio. Do you have any blues with your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lots?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she play footy?
No.
No.
Who
You'd
wins
have
the
an
Blues?
edge.
Pardon?
Who wins the Blues?
Me.
So
Surprise, surprise.
So that'd be your 6th award then, would it?
Yeah,
The,
the home one. That's the most important one.
Have you got a footy team that you follow?
Geelong.
Why Geelong?
Because Jimmy Bartell played for them.
Ah,
And
he's
my
a fair
dad.
player. And your dad, okay.
Yeah.
What position do you play?
Midfield or forward.
Ah, okay.
So do you want to tell us what you said about Geelong?
Oh, they didn't have as good of a year as they hoped.
As good a year as they hoped.
Is that what we heard earlier?
That's a different interpretation of the one that I heard when we were off here, but okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. What's the next step for you?
I want to make state next year.
Okay, that's it. Just want to make state next year.
Yeah.
Long
And
term?
South.
What about long term? Where do you want to be?
AFL.
Playing for who?
Geelong.
Geelong.
So you're quite happy to fly the nest, leave mum at home, all the good cooking that you get, leave your sister and go and play at Geelong?
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
know-
I wouldn't mind anywhere, but
You know that my footy club is about to launch an AFL women's team, Port Adelaide?
no.
Yeah, don't go there.
Now, what about we start the ball rolling nice and early here and we'll get you down there for a kick. You said anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere would be good.
Anywhere will be good.
Yeah.
So it really is a career path for you, isn't it? This is something you really want to do
Yeah.
long term, not just to have a kick while you're at school or anything like that. You want to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of interest in the game now, isn't there? Do you get a lot of kids playing? You know, a lot of in your team and training and
Yeah.
all that sort of thing? Build up more than when you first started?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Wow. They've got a good league, haven't they, down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, strong league.
Tell me about school. At school, women's footy at school has become more popular
Yeah,
the last couple of
yeah.
years. So
There's
when
a
you
lot of
started at 7 or 8, it would have been you and a couple of your mates kicking the footy out on the oval, wouldn't it? Or was there a lot of you?
No, I was the only one out of my friends who played.
Right, okay. And what's it like now?
Well, my friends that are with me here, they play in my team, and there's so many girls at my school that play.
Yep.
Wow.
So what did you think when the AFL introduced AFLW?
Oh, yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, I went most of the Crows games because my team didn't have a team. So
Yep.
I went for
Okay.
the
Have you got a
Crows.
favourite Crows player that you think you'd like to play like?
No,
Have you got a favourite AFLW player that you'd like to play like?
no.
No. You just want to play like Jimmy Bartell?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a bad one to play like either.
Jimmy.
Hey, Craig, the Women's League and the Southern Footy League has exploded. It got you guys a little bit by surprise. When you introduced it, you thought we'll get a few, and then suddenly you had these mass numbers. Can you see it expanding again into next year?
Yeah, well, I can, because Angelique's age group, all the under 14s, they will all go up to under 16. So we didn't have a 16s competition. So now the progression is we'll have 16s, but we've also got massive numbers coming through the mini league still that'll filter into our under 14. So we'll have a whole new under 16 competition to play next year as well.
Going to Kangaroo Island, Angelique, with the team to play over in KI. What was that like?
That was pretty good. Yeah, it's the second time I went over.
You had to play early in the morning too, though, didn't you? Didn't you
Yeah.
get on the early morning ferry and
Yeah.
get over, and then you got to play nearly straight away?
Yeah.
So you want that smooth ride across to the
Yeah,
island?
it's
You don't
pretty
want
smooth right
Was
over.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big important one for you.
Yeah.
How's school?
Good.
How's your school work?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're smiling. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I was thinking, we see
Yeah.
Mum over there. Is she smiling? Mum's smiling over there. Oh, Mum's giving it a nod.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad at school.
Well, I just know what it was like, Phil, as a sports person when you're at school. And the last thing you want to do is
Yep.
sit in a class.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
true.
last thing you want to do. You want to be out in the middle of the
The
open.
only part of the day was before school,
Yep.
recess time, lunchtime, and after school.
School. Yeah.
Don't worry about what was in between.
Yeah.
How many days do you kick the footy, Angelique? Now the season's over.
Not many, but at school, at recess and lunch, we always kick the ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
How far can you kick it?
I don't know.
Don't know.
No.
What foot are you?
I'm a right footer.
A right footer.
Yeah.
You go the other side?
Not
gives-
yet, but I'm working on it.
She gives it a fair hoof, don't worry about that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've got to work on a lot of skills, don't you? If you want to play AFLW, there's your handball, everything.
Yeah.
Who was the toughest team you played this year?
Flaggies,
Flaggies. And you got them. How much did you get them by in the final?
20 or 30 points.
Oh wow. Okay. Are
Trained
they tried to recruit you into their team for next year to make them better?
No.
No.
Has anybody had a word yet?
Not yet.
No.
Oh, we need to
They
get
might
you an
after
agent.
this.
We need to get an agent for you straight away.
Yeah, they may after this.
Hey, it was a terrific year. Were you expecting all these awards? I mean, you never want to say, yeah, I thought I'd win all of them. Did you think you might get one?
I was aiming for the goal kicking more,
Yep.
but
How many goals did you kick?
52.
Not a bad year. You might be able to recruit us straight up for the power next year. Don't worry about coming through the women's program.
I kicked 52 in my career.
Did you?
52 in see, that's a lot of goals. How many games did you play?
I missed one game.
How many games in the round? How many games in the comp?
I'm not sure.
What would be 17, 18
14.
games?
14
17,
games.
not
14
14.
games.
14 games.
14 games, 50 odd goals.
For nearly 4 goals. 4 goals a game. It's not too bad.
So on here.
Yeah. Hey, we got to go, unfortunately. Hey, Angelique, well done.
Good luck.
Hopefully, we'll get to chat with you again next year, and you'll have 5 or 6, and still may lose the title to the big sister though in Blues at Home. Any chance, or you'll still
Nah.
dominate next year?
I don't know.
All right, and hopefully Geelong have a better year for you as well.
Hopefully.
Craig, always good to catch up with you, mate. We'll catch up with you and find out the wrap up of the season, how it went for the Southern Footy League. Stay with us. Still plenty to come on the show.